What's up, y'all? It's Seth again. I'm gonna show you guys how to mount a TV today. I know a lot of people out there don't know how to do it, and they think it's a lot harder than it really is, so I'm gonna show you with the right tools and information how to get it done. The first thing to do is measure out the length and the height of the TV, and then use some tape. I like to use painter's tape because it's meant to come off the wall without taking the paint off. And then at that point, you can kind of move it around on the wall and see exactly where you want to put the TV before you start drilling any holes into it. This is just a bunch of different options depending on the size of the screw holes in the back of the TV. So we're not going to be using any of these. So you don't need them. These. All you're going to use are 4 screws. This right here is a spacer. This gives you an option to create a distance between the TV and the wall. That way you can fit the wires behind it. Or you can do it without it and your TV will be flatter towards the wall. I prefer to use this since I usually have a lot of wires back there. So you would just need 4 screws, 4 of these for each screw, and then you're gonna put 2 washers for each one. Screw, washer, put the spacer on, 1 more washer, and you're gonna have this set up 4 times. So this obviously looks a lot less overwhelming than when you first take the screws out of the package. From this setup, you're gonna take off, all right? Then you're gonna do spacer, washer, spacer, and washer. Put it up. To make sure you got to even count the number of holes that you went up with the other screw and then match it up. 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to put it in the 13th hole. So now that I have these 2 on, 2 screws on each side, this is the main piece. So it's pretty much gonna go just like this. This will go here. And so once this is bolted into the wall, then your TV's on the wall. It's really that easy. Measure how high the top of this is to the top of the TV. About 7 inches. Go over to the tape on the wall, measure down 7 inches. Make a mark. You do this so that when you put the TV on, it still fits within the perfect square. So now, we're gonna take this piece, rest this right on. This was the mark we made, so this is where I know the height of this back piece is gonna go. Okay, obviously you want this to be right in the middle, and so that's how you know it's level. I'm gonna mark where I want the screws. I'll put 1 screw here, 1 screw here, 1 screw here, and 1 screw here. Alright, got that. Take this down. So the next step, you have 2 options. You can either use a stud finder and find the studs in the wall. Which one will be right here. But see, the problem with this is now you're limited to where the studs are. I personally like to use the anchors. That way you can put the TV anywhere you want and then just anchor them in there. They'll be just as solid as using a stud. These are the anchors that I'm using. So my drill bit has to be at least this size. That way I can push this inside the wall. And then at that point, you're gonna take the screw, twist it in, and then it's gonna expand and lock inside the wall. Yeah. Now we have the anchors in. Take this again. One screw, one washer. I'm going to do this 4 times. Now, if you can see, it falls right within the tape that we put up before, so perfect fit. Okay guys, so that's it. You're now seeing how to mount a TV. I hope my steps were simple enough to give you the confidence to try it yourself. You don't have to pay $200 to get it mounted from a professional because it's really not that difficult. And yeah, you got the right tools, you got the right information. If you have any questions, hit me up at sethfurey.com. I don't have a website, I don't know why I just said that. Let's start it one more time.